Hey, everything seems to be working. How about that?
Hello.
What's going on, everybody? It is Saturday night.
Again.
Yeah. For the first time in, well, it's been Saturday night every Saturday, but for us, first time in 2 weeks.
There is always a Saturday night.
Yeah, no, but it's the first time we've all come together to hang out and watch a terrible movie. Well, I'm not even going to judge. I'm not going to throw any judgment just down yet. Let me
Yeah,
stumble
okay.
all over
You're
that.
going to classify Basket Case as something other than a terrible movie?
I enjoyed it more than I expected I would.
But
Yeah.
this doesn't mean it's not terrible.
No, yeah. No, I mean, there is room for improvement for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we talk about a movie with good bones, this is exactly it.
Yeah. No, I was going to say this is going to be one of the rare occasions, well, I'll get right to this, where I would pitch for a reboot of this. Like,
Yeah.
put this in somebody like, modern, a little bit more capable with the makeup and effects.
Yeah.
And I think you've got a fucking really good movie in there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have a well executed revenge exploitation movie that I would watch again.
Yeah.
This, I don't see myself going back for this. I don't see seconds on this one.
This, I don't know if I would watch. We should probably talk about the. We did mention Basket Case. I'm like, we should probably announce that we watched Basket Case.
It's in the title, babe.
It's in the title. But if you're listening on the podcast, you don't. Again, in the title, you're clicking on the button. You know what we're talking about.
The intro comes before this part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it. I forgot what we were talking about. But
We were talking about rewatchability on this movie.
Oh yeah, no. I was okay. I remember. What I was gonna say. I wouldn't rewatch this. I don't think on my own. I would rewatch this. I think in a party setting though.
I don't even see myself rewatching it in a party.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Nothing was really clicking for me. I like the setup. I like the idea. I actually kind of like the design of Belial.
Yeah.
The whole idea. And I love Frank Henenlotter's just like vision of New York City. It's amazing. But I'm not finding enough substance to really give a fuck about this ever again.
See, I don't know. I did find myself.
Let me let that dog.
It's been a couple of weeks since we've had a downer.
Hey.
Nobody's here, buddy.
Come on. Hey, Donner. Yeah, I don't know. There's just nothing. There's nothing I want in this movie. Like after you get past the idea of it, the acting is fucking atrocious.
Oh yeah.
The sets, they're fine. The fucking stop motion animation, not good.
I don't know. I found that charming.
Cheesy, fun, charming.
Yeah.
Sure. Good. No.
It didn't take away from the movie for me.
No.
Yeah. Unlike the goddamn dog who won't be quiet.
Yeah. I'm gonna open that door. Maybe he'll go upstairs.
Oh yeah, no, leave it open. Anyway, hey, it's me. No, I did find myself like engaged in this movie at a couple of points. There were points when I did check out for sure too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, like I ordered breakfast at one point. Like I had to rewind like 10 minutes of this movie because I was staring at like different diners and shit.
Yes.
But no, I did find myself like buying into the story. Like, I was like, all right, I'm kind of digging this. Like, I'm liking this. I thought for sure I was gonna hate this movie, so maybe I'm just setting the bar really, really low.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Like,
I think I had the opposite.
Hate this movie.
I think I had the opposite. I went into it.
Start the movie too.
Yeah, probably. I went into it thinking like, okay, I know it's a schlock, shitty made 80s movie, but it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be like maybe funny.
Yeah.
And there's it's gonna be like cool and gross, but like everything kind of fell flat. Like it wasn't gory enough, and it wasn't funny enough.
Yeah, I definitely agree on the comedy thing. I mean, there are some pretty like the two guys. I had like another vision of like shit I know for sure happened off camera.
Yeah.
Like when they were making this, like the creature from the Black Lagoon, when like he came emerging from the lake and like screaming "I did shit" in front of this like lady and her your young child. Yeah. So much in that vein, like the two guys who fucking showed up to work on this were the wig guy and the Foley guy.
Yeah.
Like, and specifically the Foley guy for like 2 scenes maybe. But I envision like the two of them just like like as they're getting ready to film this movie, like doing coke furiously, like in a back room, like just all right, we're fucking, this is our big break, man. We're gonna fucking, this is it. I'm really gonna fucking, I brought some awesome wigs, like these just they're huge fucking wigs, man. They look amazing. Me too, man. I came prepared. Like the sounds I brought are just they're gonna be so, like I just picture these two guys because like there's a couple of people wearing wigs. And they're just all the fucking wig. Like, they're just huge. They're like what hairstyle is it? Everyone.
All of them.
Yeah.
What do you want?
But then, like, there's a couple of, like, for the majority of the movie, like, the sound doesn't stand out.
No.
But there's a couple of scenes where, like, the Foley guy just went to fucking town.
Yeah. With the sound of him eating things, the sound of Belial eating,
the sound of him
fucking
banging that girl's
raunchy.
corpse, just, like that was horrible.
That makes my comment about macaroni noises so much better.
Oh yeah, like I said, those two guys they showed up and were going all like hardcore. The wig guy and the sound guy. I'm telling you, it happened.
I don't know that there was money for coke in this movie.
Oh, there was coke. It was New York in 1982. There was fucking coke. I guarantee it.
Probably stepped the fuck on too.
Yeah. I'll clarify. There was baby laxative with coke in it. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
it's fine. Some of the practical effects, like some of the facial wounds and shit like that, they look good.
Yeah.
They're fine. Everything is fine.
I could have
looks wise, but
as far as like the gore and like this kind of even just ties into the story, I could have used a little more from Bilal other than just him smearing people's face with fucking blood.
Right.
Like like get a little bit more violent, I guess. Give me a little bit more action.
Yeah, like step that up instead of just like some slash marks across the faces, which is not gonna kill anybody. Really show him like fucking tear your shit off.
Yeah,
that's great. Like do more. It's just like it falls into this really flat middle ground where you can see they wanted a little comedy, which I like. It's not like Frankenhooker comedy.
Yeah, it's that super crack level of comedy.
Right, which is like just absurd. But they're going for a couple of jokes here and there, which is totally fine. I like it. But then you're not counterpointing that with like an extreme on the other end.
Yeah.
It's just this weird, stagnant middle shit. And like they have tons of room to play with the violence and the gore, or even just like the actual storytelling. It's just flat. It's so flat.
Yeah.
But aesthetically, I love the New York City that Frank Henenlotter lives in.
I was gonna say the wig guy and the sound guy didn't invite the writer and the fucking effects guy on the coke sessions.
No.
It's the movie suffered as a result.
Yeah.
I agree with like the New York setting. It's just like it's an 80s New York, which like doesn't exist anymore. Like that New York, like for the most part.
Yeah. It made me want to walk through a dirty, grungy fucking city.
Yeah.
Like I've never had that experience. Like at night, like walk through a nasty, dirty city at night.
Like I wish 80s Times Square like still existed somewhere. Like was still a thing you could just kind of like go visit every now and again.
Yeah. Like if we go back to this all the time, if I had a time machine, I'd spend a little time there. Just like a little bit.
80s New York.
Yeah. Really just walking around with your butthole clenched. You know what I mean? Like, am I gonna get stabbed? Maybe.
I did spend some time in 80s New York as a child.
Did you?
I went trick-or-treating in the Bronx in like 4th grade.
What the fuck?
Yeah. because we were visiting like family friends, and they lived in like, to clarify, they lived in like Riverdale, which is like, you know, like where the rich people in the Bronx live. Like,
Bronx Light.
It's they get to say they live in the Bronx, but it's yeah.
Yep.
But no, like we went like, you know, walking.
It's like
around
people that say
fucking-
they live in Brooklyn now.
yeah. Which I also spent a lot of time as a child. But that's another podcast, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this movie had like character that I just liked it. While I was watching it, I bought into it.
Yeah.
I just liked it. I thought I was gonna hate this movie, and I didn't.
Yeah.
And again, that's the low bar. Maybe that's just, you know, that's why I'm giving it such praise.
I think I went in expecting to like it more than I did because I love Frankenhooker so much.
Yeah.
You know, like that movie is just like super cheese fun. There's not really a whole lot of fun in this one for me. You know, like I said, it's got great bones. And you were talking about like a reboot or a remake of this. That I think that would kill because it's got the cult status. It's
give
like,
this to like an A24 or a Blumhouse that'll crank this out for like low budget.
Yeah.
Like, you know, put a little bit more money into the effects. Like, you know.
Yeah.
That have other than just a basketball with fucking arms.
Yeah. Well, it looked like fucking. I mean, is it just me or does Belial look like a fucking Twi'lek from Star Wars?
Yeah.
Just missing the tentacles.
Yeah, he's got like the pointy teeth. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Like a shitty Krang. I'm pretty sure I saw a shitty Krang at fucking a music venue in the 80s.
Yeah,
in New
I
York.
think they opened for Godsmack, didn't they? God damn it. And he is not a very likable character.
Yeah.
Like at all. Like that character needs to be charming. Like you want him to be awesome. But I don't give a fuck about him.
Yes and no.
You don't want him to be awesome as in like he's suave and debonair. You want to care about him.
Yeah, that I'll give you, because like he's been like a recluse his entire life basically until he had this thing chopped off of him.
Right.
So yeah, no, I there is like a little bit of something missing from his character.
Yeah, I mean he's got like the kind of like naive, innocent thing down, but they never really expand on it, and he's just again flat. Like this is the most middle of the road trash movie I've ever seen.
I interviewed Kevin Van Hendenrick on my old podcast, and we did a show together once. Nice guy. He's a stone sculptor now. He doesn't act
really?
anymore. Yeah. And he lives like in like Westchester, I think, or something like that.
No shit.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that's why I'm giving it such praise, because I set a really, really, really low bar for this.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I watched this once, like back in the day.
I may have as well.
Yeah, I did
But
not remember anything about it until today.
Until I watched it, I was under the assumption that I had never seen this before.
Yeah, same
But then
here.
I'm like, oh, that looks familiar. You know, oh, that looks familiar. But it could just be because it's, you know, it's like a shitty movie that
well,
I've
there are
seen.
also like, you know, being on like social media, a lot of like memes from this movie too. So like,
That's true.
there's things you've seen from that as well. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Um,
Those hamburgers look like shit.
I mean, just throws like hamburgers and like uncooked hot dogs every now and again into the
Yeah, the
basket.
fucking bag of hot dogs. He didn't even have the class to get him some dirty water dogs. He just
It's just a pack of hot dogs.
fresh pack.
Oh man. Let's see. How long?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it does, because like the better known as for this movie is gonna be real fucking brief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll keep going then.
Yeah.
Trivia's okay. Look at the fucking hair on this guy though.
Yeah.
For real? That's a lot of hair.
Homeboy
That's so
has
much.
not changed that hairstyle one bit.
Oh.
It's just gray now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not okay. That is not. 82 is over, dog.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He did have some cool stories about seeing like Tom Waits and shit in like New York in like the 70s and 80s, like when he was younger.
Yeah.
He's a musician himself too, or he was at the time anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said he went to like Max's Kansas City once, was going to see Tom Waits, and then like as he's walking there, steps over a dude laying in the gutter, looks down. Nope, that's Tom Waits. Yeah.
I would love to see Tom Waits in his like derelict prime.
His Christopher Nolan Joker era, like
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's just that trinity of albums. What was it? It started with Swordfish Trombones, right?
Rain Dogs,
Oh,
Swordfish Trombones, and then what's the third one? Is it Heart Attack and Vine or
No, Heart Attack and Vine was earlier than that. Heart Attack and Vine came out in '80.
Big Time?
Oh, might have been big. Might have been Big Time.
Yeah.
Frank's Wild Years.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah,
That's the
that's
one.
it. Yeah.
yeah. That's when he was his most like fucking excessively crazy.
Excessively crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that qualifier works. Yeah.
Yes.
No, craziest Black Rider, fucking
Real Gone.
Alice. Yeah.
Real
yeah.
Gone
Yeah,
is fucking crazy. Like, how do we make Tom Waits more insane? Les Claypool producing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how we do it. Yeah.
Is that the one with like Filipino box spring hog on it? Like,
No, I think that's Black Rider.
no.
Are you sure?
No.
Hold on.
Yeah, nope. To the internet.
To the internet.
That's a soundbite we haven't used in a while.
It has been a bit.
I don't have that one.
No.
yeah, that's
you
how
don't.
old it is.
That's before your time. To the Spotify.
Oh God, it's Mule Variations is what.
Yes.
That's on. Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
That's the one where it's like the cover is like kind of a back of him. And
yeah,
he's
it's
got the
all
long
black and white.
jacket. Yeah.
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 Yep. Oh man, we're gonna have to play some Tom Waits after the show before we do that thing that we normally do.
We'll do it at that thing we normally do.
Oh, folks,
Clear the bar out.
Yeah. Well, folks, it's Art and Emily at this point, but if you ever
Hey,
wanna-
folks.
yeah. For those listening on the podcast, there are songs that you can play on a jukebox, or artists in general that you can just play on a jukebox that will get like either the jukebox unplugged or like you'll
You
get a
get
rush
looks.
of
You got a lot of
a rush
what
of
the
like
fuck is this?
play nows coming in to like
Yeah.
cut off your things.
Yep.
Tom Waits, top of that list.
I just pulled up the Heritage on my phone, so whenever we get there. Later.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Another one would be like Raw Power era Stooges.
Your purdy face is going to hell. Like
Fucking A.
Oh God, I love pissing people off in bars.
I like people repellent music.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, all right. Let's throw some ratings on this. Let's throw
All right.
some ratings. We've cracked the 20-minute mark.
Yeah. You want to go first? You go first.
I will. Like I said, I ended up surprisingly digging this movie. I'm putting it north of the line of rewatchability.
It can't be by much.
No. Let's not get crazy.
Like a half a point.
Yeah, bingo. Yeah, I'm giving it a 5.5.
Yeah.
It is. I think there are things to enjoy. There are faults for sure.
Yeah.
But no, there are things I think you can pick in this movie that work and that make it like, if you're a horror fan, an enjoyable experience. It's definitely not a general audience horror movie.
You have to be a schlock guy.
Yeah.
You have to be like a grindhouse connoisseur.
Yeah.
I'm at like a 3.5.
Damn, you're going like the stuff level of like
I'd rather watch the stuff.
What?
I like the character of the stuff better than the character of this movie. This movie,
Wow.
yeah. Listen, I'd rather watch this than Ghoulies.
Yeah.
What do you like? It taking you a second to process that?
No, I'm gonna give it an honest comparison. I'm not just gonna blindly agree. Like, yeah, for sure, I would watch this over Ghoulies. I'd watch this over fucking Deathbed any day.
I would watch kittens get run over by cars before I watch Deathbed again.
Yeah. That makes sense. Unless I need to brush up my Portuguese.
But I don't know, man. Like, I like what they're trying to do here. They just don't do it. And it's got the grimy feel that I like. It's got some elements of a movie that I like, but it just falls just like way below my quality expectations for it.
All right.
With that being said, I think 3.5 is fair for me and just what I'm looking for in a movie. Like, it's just none of it is here.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going for like, how does this rate as like as a grindhouse movie, as schlock? Yeah, it's a little higher, but that's not really what they were making. Like, they didn't make it to be shitty. They just made a shitty movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's got a cool reputation now, and I respect the reputation because at the time it was 82. What the fuck else was doing this? Not really much.
Yeah, this is like pre-Trauma, right? Like, that's like mid 80s, isn't it?
Yeah. I think Trauma was like 84, 88. Yeah,
I think so. Or maybe this is like early Trauma, because like Toxic Avengers is like 87 or 86.
About that. Were there any Trauma movies before Toxic Avenger?
I don't know.
That's something we can find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is one of the wigs in question.
That is a questionable wig.
Yeah. Like, her hair is just its own character. Like,
it's garbage. This movie's garbage. Like a jar of jizz on her file cabinet right there. They got a My Little Pony in it. I bet it does.
Oh. This was originally a jar of Amaranth's farts.
What the fuck?
You could buy a jar of Amaranth's farts for like $100 or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you could buy fucking, what the fuck was her name? Belle
Delphine.
Belle Delphine's bathwater.
She's probably selling farts too.
Probably.
Fart market is hot these days, son.
Actually, I think the fart market dropped off because they found out she was scamming them. There's no farts in here at all.
Oh, good Lord.
That was a twist.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, just...
You start talking about basket case and you move on to
the fart jokes.
e-girl farts.
Yeah.
Is basket case on our mat here? I think it might be.
You might be right.
I'm not seeing it. The stuff is definitely on here. Oh well.
Return of the Living Dead, The Blob.
Either way.
Whatever.
Ready for trivia?
Let's do some trivia.
Let's move right on to trivia. Let me open up the app I have with my trivia. I don't want new features. Okay. Are you ready, kids? Most of the credits that appear at the end of the film are fake. The crew was very small, and rather than repeat the same names over and over again, they decided just to make up names.
All right.
I imagine the actual filmmaking crew was probably no more than 4 or 5 people.
Oh, most likely, yeah.
The film's budget was so low. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped one. According to writer-director Frank Henenlotter, he was emboldened to make the movie because he believed that nobody would ever see it. He claims to have been horrified when it became a success. More than 30 years after its initial release, it remains a cult classic among horror fans. I still don't quite know why, but it's fine. It's fine. The film's budget was so low that the crew would go dumpster diving for discarded furniture and plumbing to dress up the sets. Which in dirty ass New York City was probably pretty easy to do.
Yeah. There's a lot of dumpsters to dive into.
Yes. When Dwayne checks into the Hotel Broslin, he takes out a wad of cash. According to director Frank Henenlotter, that money was the film's entire budget. There's like $1,500 there.
Yeah. Jesus.
The scenes at the Statue of Liberty were shot without a permit. The crew figured that by the time they would be asked to leave, they would have their footage for the brief scene, which I love and respect. That's punk rock as shit.
Yeah.
You know, like that's, hey, I need this shot.
The Ed Wood.
Fuck
method
you, I'm
of
going to do it.
filmmaking,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Oh, who else used to do that? The fucking, oh, Jesus, his name escapes me. The guy that did, like, Q, the Winged Serpent.
Oh, Christ. Is it not Cohen? Is it? What's Larry Cohen?
Might have been.
Yeah.
Might have been.
Maybe?
I can't remember.
I don't know. Who knows?
We drank a lot.
Well, yeah.
In an interview in issue number 16 of Fangoria, director Frank Henenlotter stated, "I hate to admit this, but anytime you heard woman walking, that was me in high heels." The sound effects were all looped later and created mainly by Henenlotter and producer Edgar, I think it's Levins. Yeah, Edgar Levins. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, how'd you make this movie in heels?
Strapped on some high heels and did my thing.
Strutting my stuff. The role of Casey was originally much smaller. After director Frank Henenlotter saw Beverly Bonner's performance as the character, he expanded the character to a secondary lead. Bonner has since appeared in all of Frank Henenlotter's films.
Yeah, I wasn't, like, blown away by the character.
No.
I don't know what all the yelling is about, but,
I don't know.
yeah, no, I mean...
Your dog is neurotic.
Yeah. She was okay. She's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You come to that conclusion on a lot of things in this movie. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Puppetry for Belial was performed by the producer's 8-year-old daughter after the puppet shrank down to be too tight for adult hands. Which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Nothing like traumatizing an 8-year-old, right?
Because we fucked up when we made the puppet.
Yeah. This fucking creep on the other side of the fucking theater watching this dipshit martial arts movie. I don't know, man. Like, anytime I see a dude just whipping nunchucks around that isn't Bruce Lee, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's never going to be as cool.
There was, like, a study, like, not that long ago. They basically just, like, they like, examined nunchucks and, like, they're basically useless in a real fight.
Oh,
like,
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Like, once you hit something, it's completely out of control. And, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's only a wooden stick.
Yeah.
I love how the padlock is supposed to keep this wicker basket closed. How you doing that, bud? Was there a washer on the inside holding the fucking lock mechanism in there? Eat shit. The film couldn't afford a camera dolly, so a wheelchair was used to accomplish tracking shots. Use what you got.
Yeah, hey.
Fucking hey, that's
Punk rock, man.
no shame in that game. The centerfold on O'Donovan's wall is of Mary and Madeline Collinson, Playboy's first twin playmates.
All right.
Yeah. A long dialogue scene between Dwayne and Dr. Needleman was shot for the picture, but ultimately cut when Frank Henenlotter decided it was too talky for the film's pace.
That's what I want in my horror films. I want them to be like, this is too talky.
Yeah. I want... You know how we're trying to build this relationship between these two characters?
Nah,
Just
fuck
cut
that.
it right out.
Fuck that
Cut it
shit.
right out.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
get it out of there.
Yeah. No. When the film was originally submitted for the MPAA, it received an X rating, causing the filmmakers to release it unrated. Which, why? What about this movie is X rated?
Maybe the sex scene? Like,
No, not really.
it's the only thing I could think of that would be like, it's sexual and it's graphic. Like,
But is it really graphic?
I mean, it's a puppet fucking a corpse. Like,
In sound only.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You do see it, like, thrusting on top of her.
I still don't I don't see what this gets an X over other than like it's disgusting. Like,
Yeah.
actual content wise, shaky at best.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. This is our last trivia fact. The bar scenes were shot in an S&M club in Manhattan that is now known as the Hellfire Club. The bar was so big that the crew also used it for the Bradley's basement, and the crew had to hide all the sex toys, including a large swing, which is still in the club to this day. And the original buzzsaw used to kill Dwayne and Belial's father used to hang above the door of the club until it was eventually stolen.
So now what you're saying is, on set, when they were filming at the bar, there's like a closet filled with like dildos and
Just
like sex toys.
Just jam-packed.
Just crammed shut.
They're like pushing it in with their foot.
Some stupid PA just like opens the door and it's like a fucking can of like peanut brittle with snakes in it, like just dildos go flying out. Like...
Exactly. Yes.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, I imagine them trying to like unpack all that stuff was a treat too. You know that when they had all that shit in the closet, that closet smelled bad.
Oh yeah.
It smelled real bad.
Oh God. Oh, it smells like feet and asshole in his closet.
Well, you know.
It smells like a fish market that's been closed for the holiday weekend.
Yucky.
Oh.
Who didn't rinse the can of tuna before they put it in the recycling?
Did somebody microwave seafood?
And then shit in it?
Oh, good Lord.
You don't live here.
He's got nothing to do with this.
I'm not here no more.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
don't go around here.
Yeah. Let's move on to the better known as segment.
I know you. I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
That's my favorite.
Oh, hey, there's no
Yeah, no, I know. I'm bouncing. I'm doing.
we're bouncing.
Cleaning.
Nope.
Rocking and a rolling and a... We're doing it for Maine.
Yay, there we are. We're back on
We'll just do Maine.
Yeah.
Fuck Maine.
Yeah. Look, we thought we had all the technical hiccups.
I'm gonna try one more time, but like I can't.
Hey!
Hey! We got Chris Cam back, but the dog won't shut the hell up again.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's par for
anyway.
the course.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
Mostly lose.
Mostly lose, yeah. We lose a lot here. Anyway, let's talk about some of the folks who were in this movie. There's not a whole lot to talk about.
Well, there's only like 4 people in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, there was like a good amount of credits, but they're all for people whose entire IMDb credits are this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start off with director Frank Henenlotter, who we have actually discussed before.
We did.
Ooh, pardon me. When we talked about Frankenhooker, that was like...
A much more enjoyable film.
That was honestly like 70 or 80
That was
episodes
episode 87. 80.
Was it 80s? I thought it was like...
No.
I thought it was like
you know what?
40s or 50s or 30s.
You might be right. I got it confused because I was helping a guy at work find the episode for Freaked, and that was in the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Which even like that doesn't seem that long ago, and that's like 30 episodes ago. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. We're cruising, bud.
Yeah. Holy Lord. Anyway, Frank Henenlotter. We discussed him previously, and there's really like not much else to discuss besides that. He directed the Basket Case movies, directed Frankenhooker. He's got some other credits, but nothing is.
I think his only other thing is Brain Damage.
Yeah, nothing is as cult status as this or Frankenhooker.
Yeah. Did he do all 3 of the Basket? Yeah, he did all 3 of the Basket Case movies.
Yeah.
Cool.
I will say I don't need more of this movie. I think the story wrapped itself up well. I don't want a sequel to this or a threequel.
I saw a quick blurb about like the plot of the second one, and they survive the fall, and then they're in hiding with a bunch of other people who are like freaks.
Yeah. The Frank Welker guys were mentioning that on Instagram today. They were saying like the previews.
Maybe that's
the
where I saw
previews
it.
just look batshit insane.
Yeah.
But I don't
care.
I don't want it. I
don't
don't
care.
Yeah, and I'm saying that as someone who did like this movie. Like,
There's no way it's better.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be like better made, but like.
Yeah, Brain Damage is the other one we should mention. That was 1988.
Slash of the Knife.
Yeah, that was his first one. It was a short, 1972.
That's like the most giallo title I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. It's a lot of like purple and like green lighting in that movie.
Yeah.
All right, we will move on to star Kevin Van Hentenryck. Really also not in much else besides like Frank Henenlotter movies. He has credits up until 2020. J.J. Villard's Fairy Tales. He played the Big Bad Wolf. He voiced the Big Bad Wolf in an episode of that. That was 2020.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I've never heard of most of these. The Catskill Chainsaw Redemption 2004.
The what?
Yeah. Yeah. He was in all the Basket Case movies. He's in Brain Damage in 1988, playing, a generic version of himself, basically, Man with Basket.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because I think all the Henenlotter shit is like the same universe.
Yeah. And he is in Slash of the Knife in 1972. Moving on. Beverly Bonner, also mainly known for being in Frank Henenlotter movies. Her last film was in 2021, Black Friday Subliminal. I think she died in 2020. Yeah. 2020. See you next Tuesday. 2013. How did 7.2, 6.2? Come on.
Who's rating that?
Yeah.
Who's rating that?
Let's see. Bad Biology, 2008. Little Frankie Stein, 2004.
Ew.
Yeah. She is in Frankenhooker in 1990. I think we mentioned this when we did that episode. That movie feels like it's from earlier than 1990.
Yeah, it does. That feels like mid 80s.
Yeah. Moving on. Let me get some non-alcoholic liquid in me.
Pussy.
My throat is like drying up and getting all scratchy. Joe Clark. Wasn't that the name of the principal in Stand By Me? The guy who walked around with a bat, played by Morgan Freeman. They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman. Oh, I watched that movie a lot.
It's been so long since I've seen that.
Good movie.
Yeah. You smoke crack, don't you? We used to say that a lot in high school. His last role was in 1987 in Highway to Heaven.
Jesus.
Yeah, he is in Starman, the TV series in 1986.
Is that Duchovny?
I don't think so. It was
No, that's not Duchovny.
Jeff Bridges in the movie.
Yeah.
Robert Hayes is in the TV show
Jesus.
from fucking Airplane.
Jesus.
You were shot down over Macho Grande? I'll never be over Macho Grande. I love Airplane. He's in The Greatest American Hero, 1982. He's in one episode of that. Same year as Basket Case.
I don't know what it is about that show, but it just fucking irks me.
Greatest American Hero?
Yeah. I don't
remember-
know. I don't know,
remember
dude.
Digging it when I was a kid, and I haven't seen it in probably like 40 years.
Yeah, I've seen episodes. I saw episodes when I was a kid, and then like.
You know what? I want to say
And I
FX
didn't-
put them on in like the 90s when they first like came on as a network,
Yeah.
and I remember watching them then.
I don't know. I don't like a guy whose hair looks like fucking ramen. I think is what it is.
Who looks like Kevin Van Hentenryck,
Yeah.
basically, except blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in an episode of Chips in 1982. I might have mentioned this before. I had a Chips Power Wheels when I was a kid.
That's sick.
It was like the motorcycle, like tricycle. Yeah. It was badass. He was in an episode of 8 is Enough in 1977. And that's really the only things worth mentioning. His first role is in 1951 in the Lavender Hill Mob.
I know I've heard of that movie. The dog is just going to town on himself.
Going to town on his own asshole.
Yeah. If you hear the macaroni noise,
Yeah, that's Donner.
it's Donner getting that ass.
Yeah. He's just
Getting up in that ass.
getting right in there.
Gross.
Yeah.
Don't let him kiss you.
Yeah. Buddy, Nick wants a kiss.
Yeah. Fuck you, I do. Not from him, anyway.
Next
Well, I'm all the
up,
way over here, so.
Yeah. Sean McCabe. Who was in this movie? He is
He was
mostly
the kid.
Sure.
The kid version of Dwayne.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what kid? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
You know, the kid.
yeah, he's mostly a stunt person. He's in 63 movies as a stunt person, only 7 as an actor. Some of the movies he's done stunts in: Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. He did a lot of stuff for the Young Indiana Jones TV show. He was in The World Is Not Enough, 1999.
No, thank you.
What else? The Mummy, 1999. Saving Private Ryan, Titanic.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Look at massive projects.
Yeah. GoldenEye, First Night, Braveheart.
Jesus Christ.
Then the Frankenstein, 1984, with De Niro.
Oh, that only has a 6.3. Yeah, that tracks.
He's in Alien 3.
6.4.
Yeah, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yeah,
6.9.
69.
Nice.
Fucking nice. That movie rules.
Nightbreed. I love that movie when I was a kid. I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Yeah?
Nightbreed, 1990. He's in Batman 89. He's Michael Keaton's stunt double.
Holy
Good for
shit.
him.
Yeah.
Also Willow, 88.
So this dude is paid.
Yeah. He's in the best Aliens movie, Aliens, 1986. And we'll move on from there. I probably should have mentioned his acting credits. Whatever, we don't care.
Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. Still just digging into that asshole, man.
Donner.
Yeah.
It's distracting.
Yeah.
But it goes really well with the scene of watching Belial.
Moving on. Kerry Ruff. He's the detective. Yeah, detective.
Yeah.
That's just his name. Detective.
Fucking claymation.
I dig it. I like the claymation. They're trying, man. They're trying.
I give them credit.
Yeah.
I give them all the credit in the world for putting this in here. It just looks like a bad episode of Pee-wee's Playhouse. That's like some fucking Penny shit.
Yeah. Oh, look at the shittiest episode of Gumby. This dude is in 4 things. Last one was Talking About Sex, 1994.
We do that sometimes.
Yeah. Usually after like a dozen of these. He was in Guiding Light for an episode in 84. That's really the only thing worth mentioning.
I don't believe I've seen an episode of Guiding Light. There are so many of those like 80s shows that is just like not for me. I will pass.
We had a TV in our senior lounge in high school, and like there was just we didn't have cable, so it was just like 6, 10, or 13.
Yeah.
So like the
just
girls
soaps.
always had soaps on. Yeah. Like well, it was cartoons in the morning, but the girls had soaps on the rest of the day. And I think Guiding Light was one of them that was always on.
Yeah. Was Guiding Light the one that was like kind of supernaturally at one point? Like kind of had witches and shit. There was a soap opera that had that kind of shit in it.
Yeah, no, that was it Passions?
I don't know. I know my sister used to watch it.
Yeah,
like, what
yeah.
the fuck are you doing?
Was it Guiding Light or Days of Our
It
Lives?
was definitely not Days of Our Lives.
No, Days of Our Lives was the one that like all the fucking like prep girls in our high school like.
Well, because that was the main one. Like,
Yeah,
that was the show.
And that'll do it for the Better Known As segment of the show.
Holy shit.
Yeah. We're at 49 minutes. We can kill 10 minutes. We're making it to an hour, God. Yeah.
We're definitely making it to an hour.
I mean, we do have plenty to talk about. We had
an amazing weekend.
We did, yeah. We'll get to we're in the crapshoot now.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
This episode is going to be half crapshoot.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, thank you to everybody who came out last weekend to see us
Yes.
at Mid-Hudson Comic-Con. We had a blast at that con. Talked to a shitload of people, made some awesome connections.
Yeah.
Had a really awesome panel with I talked with Craig.
You had a
Bierko.
couple of really awesome panels.
Yes. Yeah. Somehow, your fucking boy pulled out the non-loss on the Battle of the Movies panel.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I don't know how I did that.
You wound up getting a tie
I
between John Wick and the Black Widow movie.
I took that donkey to a tie, baby.
I don't understand.
I didn't lose. What can I say? I'm a persuasive motherfucker.
I guess so, yeah. Jesus Christ. That was impressive.
Shout out to show guest Peter. I took his persuasive writing class in college.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's all due to him. But yeah, no, I somehow, against all expectations and odds, including my own expectations, argued Black Widow to a tie with John Wick as far as which is the better movie.
Yeah.
I don't even believe Black Widow is the better
It's obscene.
movie. Yeah, yeah.
By the way, Assad, suck it!
I was going to say I am technically undefeated, but that is not true. I did that panel a couple of years ago, like pre-COVID.
Oh, really?
And I got stuck trying to argue The Amazing Spider-Man against like Spider-Man Homecoming and the
Because
original
you've
Spider-Man.
been touting your undefeated streak.
I said it like twice. Then I realized like, oh fuck, no, I did lose that. Yeah. So I'm 1-1-1. Yeah, all right. I've toured the bases.
That's like a celebrity boxer's fucking record.
I'm Vince Vaughn and fucking John Favreau in Maid. 5-5-1. Yeah, no, I've toured the bases. I'm bringing home a W next time. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah. What is it? Oh, what is the?
It's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, and the
versus
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
And you're going Guardians? Easy win.
Yeah, I got
Easy
that
win.
one. I got that one.
Well,
Oh no.
I'm thinking of the crowd. I'm just thinking of the crowd. Probably still an easy win.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
I got this. I got this. I got this.
Dunzo.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that was unexpected.
Yeah.
100% unexpected. We had a good time. Debating it. Yeah.
We had an amazing time. Like everybody that came up and talked to us was awesome. We yet again we had people come up and go, "Oh, I know your show."
Yeah. We had a guy who said 70% of the reason he came was because of us.
Yeah.
So I said, Sam, we're bringing in ones of people to these cons every time. So yeah, throw us a little fucking bone here.
Something. Huh?
Yeah. That's 70% of a ticket, thanks to us, right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whole lot of nada.
But yeah, no, everybody was awesome.
Yeah, everybody we talked to, everybody stopped at the table. Super nice. Like
shout out to D-Rock is his name. The D-Rock Reviews, I think was his channel.
Yeah.
On YouTube. Yeah. He threw us a shout out earlier this week. I didn't talk to him. You talked to him.
Yeah,
right?
I talked to him. It was totally unprompted too, because he came up and he was just talking at the table. He didn't say he had a show or anything like that. We were just talking horror.
Yeah.
Like he had a I think he showed it on his YouTube video. He had a pillow that he had bought, and it was Art the Clown on one side,
yes,
and Captain Spaulding on the other.
Yeah. And
we were talking about that for a little while, and just like, yeah, just talking about horror and monsters and shit like that. Speaking of fucking monsters,
he's been fine all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Art showed up, that's when he got a little antsy. And then
did you pill him?
No.
Did you pill him?
I did. I pilled him twice today.
He was sweet with me. He gave me kisses.
Yeah, he did at first, and then he freaked out afterwards.
Right.
Post nut clarity.
Yeah. Fucking big giant fuck you to the guy with the tool that you said. I thought he was grinding metal. It was whatever the fuck he was doing all weekend.
He had like a Dremel.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck it was.
That guy, suck it.
Yeah.
Fucking suck it, dude. You did no favors for anybody at that con.
Maybe the people at like fucking Tylenol and Bear, but that's about it.
We were across. Like, I don't want to throw shade on the guy for like doing work there and making his shit look cool.
Yeah.
enclosed space with a Dremel, fucking 8 hours at a rip. No, thank you.
No, yeah, no.
That was not cool.
And I'm saying that not as the only, like, we're not the only people who complained about it. Let's just say,
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
It was not cool.
Um,
I get it. I don't like it.
yeah, we're all out here trying to make a buck.
Yeah.
We're not out here yelling. Well, technically, I was yelling and screaming into a microphone at one point, but that's besides the point.
That was your job at that point.
Yeah, for that hour, that was my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I had an awesome panel also with Craig Bierko.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, like he's one of those guests where I can just be like, intro starter question and go, and then just put the microphone down and then
Just let him ride.
yeah. No, we talked like for a good 30 straight minutes about like just like the Hollywood writer's strike and actor's strike.
Yeah.
I actually like reel it back into like let's bring it, let's be entertaining for a little while. Like, yeah.
Yep. And rant, Like,
yeah.
hey,
But no, we had a great talk. We talked a lot about Cinderella Man.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that movie up until a couple days before the con.
I know I've seen it, but it was like kind of new. It probably like just hit VHS when I saw it for rental.
Yeah, no, it was
like,
really good. He's awesome in it.
Yeah.
He plays Max Baer. We talked about that. He talked about like how his son like actually like kind of complimented him on the role. Like his son like wasn't expecting him to do Max Baer's son.
Yeah.
Who played Jethro on the fucking Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Like wasn't expecting him to like to do a great job. Wasn't expecting like Hollywood to treat him like, nicely, but he thought he did a pretty good job with it. What else did we talk about? We just talked about a lot of stuff, man. He's awesome.
Yeah, he seems like a dude who could just go.
Yeah. I'd like to talk about guests before they're on. Maybe coming on. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't heard anything back from him. So, yeah.
That's the thing. We can always shoot our shot.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even have to shoot the shot. He offered it to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, whatever, man. Like he's like, oh, you have a podcast, right? I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, I love doing that type of stuff. I'm like, anytime you want to do that stuff with us, man.
Yep.
That'd
be killer.
Yeah.
That'd be really killer.
No, we had a great time. Fucking hung out with Meng a bit, drank with Meng a bit.
A bit, yeah.
We are in a couple of his like bar stories from that night.
Oh, really?
On Facebook. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's like you're in like a couple of pictures, and then like there's in the Facebook story my back, and then like I think you're talking. It's like you and I are talking to like his handler for that weekend.
She was so cool.
She was very cool. Yeah. Jessica was her name.
Yes.
Yeah, and like we were just like that's me. That's the back of my head and my back right there. Yeah.
I'm in the picture.
Yeah.
No, we had a blast. Like con and after con were shenanigan filled.
Shenanigans. You know how we roll. How we roll. What else?
Not speaking of shenanigans, but definitely fucking shenanigans happened.
Not the establishment shenanigans.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
God,
Worse.
No.
Hilarious, sir.
No. Yeah, no, we Nick and I were like the pioneer. We were like the scouting party for that group that ended up going out that night.
Yeah.
Because we got to the bar and it was the two of us and the bartender. And that was it.
One dude.
That guy came after we got there.
I don't think so. I think he was in like the bathroom or something.
Okay.
But it was
right.
you, me, that guy in the corner,
and the
bartender,
DJ.
And the DJ playing shit on full fucking blast.
4 people in the bar.
Like,
yeah, amps on 11.
Yeah.
Right?
It was bad.
But yeah, I swear to God, there's people coming. I swear there are people coming, and they did end up staying open late for us.
But like we do, we got in good with the bartender, Dee Dee, shout out.
Monkey McGee's, yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, no,
she treated us good.
Yeah, no, they were gonna close.
Yeah, she was gonna close at midnight. And it was like 11:30 when everybody came in. She was like, "Oh, we'll stay open."
Yeah, we definitely went through some $2 PBRs there.
Sure did. Like you do. You gonna make it?
Oh, there we go.
That sounded violent. You know what the worst thing in the world is like when you sneeze and you get a cramp in your taint?
Oh.
You ever have that? There it is right there. Oh, God.
let's see what other remarkable, because it was a really awesome weekend.
We had great conversations with people that just walk up to the table.
Yeah, the guy Michael Haney is his name, who voices
all of the
Charizard.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Charizard.
Yeah.
Blastoise.
He could not have been nicer.
Yeah, he was super nice. I had a great conversation with him at his table, and then he came by and talked to us at our table for a while.
Like more than once.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he is like a passionate, like, monster kid at heart. Like, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
And again, hopefully we'll be talking about that more soon.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
I would love to have him on the show.
Carl York came by and talked to us for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was super awesome. Carl York from Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah. We've got street cred now.
we're a known commodity, folks. Yeah. No, he came by and talked to us. He is super. I can't wait. I'm doing a panel with him at Saratoga.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to talk to him because he was great to talk to at the table. Yeah. He was talking to me for a while we were unpacking, like packing out of the show.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We were getting our shit packed in the car, and he just like came over and talked.
Yeah.
Like, I could not have been nicer. We could not have had a better time, other than Dremel guy.
Yeah.
At Mid Hudson Comic Con.
I think I said
that
to
was
my
the
wife,
only downfall.
We didn't kill it this weekend. Like, if this con were a person, we would have walked out of the convention center with their head on a stick on Sunday. Like, that's how fucking awesome of a fucking show we had. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
it was good. It was really good.
It was a good show.
It was good, like, business wise, and it was really mellow, and I like that. Like, everybody was like,
oh yeah, the convention was mellow. yeah. We partied pretty fucking hard. Like, yeah.
No, I didn't say our behavior was mellow.
Yeah.
I said the con was mellow. It wasn't this like big, super. Everybody is excited and ramped up and on fucking 10 all the time.
Yeah,
it was just like an even,
a subdued
pace.
affair. Yeah,
it was an even pace through the whole weekend. Everybody that came through was nice. Floor spitter was not there.
No floor spitters at this show. Yeah.
Great.
Anybody else that we talked to that we should shout out? I think that's it. I don't want to sell anybody. We talked to a lot of awesome people. If we didn't shout you out, it's not to.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, not to slight you.
We were, just so you know, if you didn't know, we were shit hammered on Saturday.
To the point where we had a conversation in the car on Sunday. Like, maybe we should slow it down a little bit.
These words literally left our mouths. Perhaps we shouldn't do business deals when we're obliterated.
Which my response to was, well, that's when business deals happen. Like, yeah.
God damn it.
So what we're trying to say is we're only going to have 3 bottles of booze at the next con and not 4. We were
So
the
I'm not
bar
coming.
table.
That's what I'm hearing is I'm not invited now.
No, you're plenty invited. You're absolutely
Because you
invited.
dropped the number of bottles.
The
The joke was the number of bottles dropped.
We have a rim shot button for that. But it's...
Shockingly, we actually didn't go through as much booze as we did.
I think because we had more bottles. Volume-wise...
That, you know what?
Yeah.
That could be it.
Because, like, well, we barely touched the wild turkey. But
We drank a whole bottle of Screwball for breakfast, basically.
Yeah, that Screwball is mostly gone. The Tullamore Dew is, like, pretty dented. And then we killed that other bottle. I forget what...
It was Proper 12.
Yeah.
I murdered that thing.
That was the popular bottle on Saturday. People were going for that one.
Yeah.
Tullamore Dew
Jessica put a fucking gnarly dent in that Tullamore Dew.
Yeah. But yeah,
that girl can drink.
We were the bar table, like, at this con.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Mark definitely helped us put a dent in that Screwball too.
Harley's husband?
Yeah.
Oh, Harley Knox's husband. Okay.
Yeah.
Who was also super cool.
They were at the table right next to us.
Yeah.
Could not have been nicer.
Yeah, I got an awesome print from Robert Bruno, that Luke Skywalker print.
Oh, that thing is sick.
Yeah, I haven't hung it up. I forgot to hang up the Bela Lugosi print I got too.
Oh yeah,
that one I got from Unlovely Frankenstein. You can check them out on Instagram.
Which is a great name.
Yeah, they have some awesome art too.
Yeah, I flipped through that a little bit.
Yeah,
when you put that up. Yeah, I can see money going toward that. I don't want to see money going toward that because I need to save money. But...
Yeah. Oh, I'm in that boat too. Yeah. I actually bought
things will happen.
we got that print for free because I bought my wife her birthday present from there. He does a series of like looks like old horror movie posters, but they're like the characters from What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, really?
And like I got her those, and she freaked the hell out. She loved them.
No shit.
Yeah.
Very retro.
Yeah.
Very retro.
Yeah. What else did I get at the con? I got that Incredible Hulk comic, which I think I might frame and put in here.
That thing was sick.
Yeah.
I did not really get up and walk around the con. I didn't.
I never did like a full lap. Anytime I went anywhere, it was like specifically to go talk to somebody or do something. Like,
Yeah, because I knew if I was walking around, I was gonna spend money, and it's not in the budget right now because
Yeah.
I'm about to move, so that takes money. So yeah, I limited myself to just like I'm gonna stand right here at this table.
yeah. I think I only got like I got that print only because we were drinking. He was one of the guys at the bar hanging out with us that night.
Oh,
at
really?
Bucky McGee's, yeah.
There were a lot of people there that I just like.
We
I didn't
were,
know
like,
who the fuck they were.
15 people, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No, it was like I guess it was that one artist and like his brothers or something. They all look similar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like I was like 10 fucking PBRs deep at that point. I'm like you had that fucking awesome Luke Skywalker print. Like I am coming to buy that tomorrow.
Yeah, I was obliterated when we were talking to.
You were smashed at the show. Yeah.
What the? Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I can't remember his name from Incredicon.
Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, at the bar. Yeah, we were talking
Yeah.
with Mike Lopez. I think is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Hopefully, then we might maybe see us there soon. Who knows?
That'd be cool. I'm down with it.
Yeah. Yeah. No. He bailed me out on the voice actor panel.
Yeah.
Which I'll tell most of it. You know what? Whatever. The person who was hosting the voice actor panel was a little smashed, and like they tried to, yeah, they were obliterated. Tried to rope me in at the last minute and like to basically bail them out.
Yeah.
And like you're my
on zero prep, you know.
Yeah, like well, the thing is, like I probably could have done it. I have been in shittier situations than that. I don't like. I did not like. At first, I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And like, I was sitting there, and I was like, "This is not gonna be good. This is a bad like."
Yeah.
My fucking spidey sense was just
Yeah.
like, and then that's when Mike showed up. He's like, "Hey, do you guys want to meet the guys you're talking with before we do the panel?" And I'm just like, "Yes."
Yeah.
I'm at this point. I am on stage. This is how close I was to doing this panel. I am on stage, and I'm just like, "Yes, I do." And then like I started talking. It was Lauren Lester who voiced Robin in the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
And Michael Haney who did the Pokemon voices, and like they were like really cool. And like I'm just like,
could you have done it? Yes. Would it have been?
Would it have been
great?
good? No,
Yeah.
not at all. And I was just like,
And on top of it,
yeah.
was it your responsibility? Also, no.
Yeah. Did I want to be part of somebody else's personal implosion? No. I've got my own.
We are a party to that enough as it is.
My own implosion is going to be fucking spectacular. All right.
I'm working on it. Years of work.
Yeah.
into it already.
So no, I wanted to get out of that situation. I told those guys like, look, I'm like, I probably could do this. I don't feel comfortable doing it. Like I learned about this 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
I've done no prep, and like it's not going to be good if I'm in this. Like I would have done them a disservice if I did, especially after talking to like Michael, who was just awesome.
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
No, we had enough of our own shit going on.
Yeah.
Like, you had already done a panel.
This is I got asked to
like-
do this as I was coming off stage. Yeah.
It's like it's unfair to you to even try to do it as favor work.
But whatever. I've been through worse fucking situations with even less prep than that.
Yeah.
Hey boys, okay.
Everybody made it out alive.
Yeah. There were the presenter might have had some issues later on at the cosplay contest. Started espousing some radical views. Yeah.
A little ACAB action.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But that's not our story to tell.
Time and a place, bro. Yeah, exactly. Time and a place, bro. Yeah, not our story to tell. But again, awesome time. Thank you so much to everybody who came out. We really
Yeah.
like had a great time talking to everybody.
If you're a new listener right now because of that show, thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank
We did meet we made some gains. We got some followers across all platforms. We talked to some folks.
Yeah.
Handed out some stickers and 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't hand out as much shit as we normally do, but we also had a lot more, I think.
Yeah, okay. I've been buying shit like pretty regularly.
Yeah. Well, it's so weird to take 3D glasses home with us
Yeah.
because those usually go fucking flying off the table.
Yeah.
But-
But they will go at Saratoga when we're there in like a month and a half, 2 months. Yeah, 2 months.
November 16th?
I think so.
16th,
Yeah, I think it's
17th?
like 2 months from this past weekend.
Yeah. So whatever.
Yeah, we'll be up to more of our normal con antics.
I believe hijinks.
Hijinks, yeah.
Is the word.
Lovable rascals, I believe is
Yes.
how we are
Yes.
called.
We will more than likely be upstairs at our typical perch.
Yeah, I believe so. I
Yeah.
don't think that's changing. That's our spot.
That's our
fucking-
spot.
Yeah.
I will literally fight somebody if that's what we need to do. I don't give a fuck.
Some have tried to take that spot.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
They don't go to that con anymore.
They do not. They do
We do.
not. Still our spot.
Yeah.
Still our spot.
Right next to DJ Tommy D.
Ricky.
All right. Are we done here? I think we're done. We have espoused our love for our listeners. We have talked about a garbage movie.
Did we watch anything this week?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we can talk about what we watched.
Yeah.
I have been on a weird like reality TV show kick, but not like competition reality shows or anything like that, but like paranormal investigator-y
All right.
TV shows.
It is that time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got bit with the bug to watch that shit. I'm a firm skeptic. Like, I really don't
We've
believe
talked
it.
about this, but
Yeah.
it is enjoyable to like watch that stuff.
Right. I love the idea of all of it.
Like I love like hearing about like demonology and shit. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's just cool.
Yeah.
Do I believe it? Fuck no. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Our you know, oh Jesus Christ, the famous ones with the fucking Conjuring universe and
Oh, the Warrens.
the Warrens. Are they scam artist liars? Absolutely.
100%.
Can they tell a fucking tale? Yes, they can.
Yeah.
You know, like it's interesting, but I know it's fucking bullshit. But I started watching a bunch of like Paranormal Caught on Tape and
That's on I think HBO Max or just
Yeah.
Max now.
yeah, it's
I,
on Max.
I get sucked into those like every now and again.
Yeah,
Like
I just like it.
Yeah.
And Kindred Spirits it was okay. I even got into like a really good podcast about it. It's called the Haunted Objects Podcast
all right.
with Greg and Dana Newcott? Something like that. But they've got like a museum full of like haunted artifacts and they'll talk about one each episode.
Yeah.
Like they just finished like their first season of it. Really good. Like sometimes they get into like the woo-woo bullshit, but it's fairly objective. Like they'll talk about like the super paranormal side of a thing, and then they'll go like, but maybe it was this, like
Yeah.
they're
Like the reasonable explanation.
right, but they're definitely like believers on the side of like talking about being skeptical.
Okay.
So yeah,
All right.
grain of salt. Everything with a grain of salt.
What have I watched movie wise? I know I watched a couple of things. Drawing a blank.
Yeah.
I did go to the movies Sunday night. What did I see? I don't remember.
You know what? I remember you telling me you were gonna go to the movies.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I might go to the movies tonight. Like, I was beat ass tired.
Yeah, and I was
Sunday.
like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, really, like, I'm basically just flopping my ass into my car, driving to Colony Center, getting into the movie theater, and just flopping my ass into a seat. Like,
Yeah.
It's not, that big of a
Yeah.
I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to do anything. Like, it's just, because I'm tired from like being a people person all weekend.
Yeah, I was peopled the fuck out.
Yeah, for sure. Like I just wanted to like relax and just like chill. I'm like, oh, I haven't been to the movies in a while. The fuck did I see?
I don't know. You know what I saw today? Whole lot of college football. It was fucking great.
Oh,
Planted my ass.
I went and watched The Equalizer 3.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good. It was the shortest of those movies. I think it was like only like an hour and 45 minutes, maybe.
I don't think the first one was that long, was it?
No, the first one was like 2 hours and change, maybe. Like they're both like over
Really?
2 hours. Yeah.
God damn.
It's pretty good. It again like has kind of well, it does end up tying itself back into the convention of him like helping people out. Like
Yeah.
this is how it's how he got there. But like it's basically like he goes to this town in Italy and like he gets injured on the job, like and like there's a local doctor who like nurses him back to health, and like he just grows to like the townspeople, and everybody's just really nice to him, and like
Yeah.
there's like a local mafia though, and like they start like threatening people, so he ends up like going after them.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Fucking good. I enjoyed it.
It sounds like Rambo.
It is. We were talking about this before. You were saying like it's becoming John Wick. I think it's the anti John Wick.
Yeah.
Whereas like John Wick is like all flashy and like super stylish, and like the fucking fights in this, like the violence is really gruesome.
Really?
Like yeah, it's pretty gritty. It's not like stylized or anything. It's like pretty fucking nasty and brutal.
Okay.
So I did enjoy it for that, and I enjoyed it for the fact that it was an hour and 45 minutes. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
You're in and out.
Action movies should not cross the 2 hour mark, and I
They
say
really
that
should not.
as someone who fucking loves action movies.
Well, because you get like sensory burnout.
Yeah, like John Wick 4. Like again, great movie. I loved it. It did not need to be fucking 3 hours long.
Fuck every bit of that.
yeah.
I love John Wick 1 and 2. I'm good there.
You know that first movie is just as good as Black Widow?
Equally, you know, I heard that last weekend.
But no, sorry, I had to throw that in there. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Like I did hear that last weekend.
Yeah.
It like a consensus vote. Yeah, it was a stalemate.
But you were saying like you love John Wick.
Oh yeah, no, the first one is fucking amazing because there was really like nothing like that when it came out. Things similar, but whatever. And then the second one kind of built on the universe, and then the third one was just like more universe than movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that. I think 1 and 4 are my favorites because 4 is really good.
Yeah.
Despite the massive fucking length. Oh boy.
We don't. That's definitely getting clipped.
That's gonna come back and haunt me every fucking week now.
Did you know that Chris wants to vote Trump 2024?
And also, he really loves massive length.
But no, I thought fucking Donnie Yen was like an awesome addition to that universe. Like he fucking kills it in that movie. And like the final fight scene is pretty fucking awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, like he fights his way up this gigantic staircase before you can even get to like Donnie Yen. Like it's pretty badass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like an Ong Bak thing.
Kind of, yeah.
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 All one shot.
Kung Fu the video game.
Fuck that game. That game was hard as shit.
Played the fuck out of that game.
It was
back in
so
the day.
hard.
Oh.
Christ.
What
What did I do? I drank a bottle of Four Roses this week.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah. And then I got that sick fucking bottle of Tullamore Dew in that ceramic crock.
Oh, that did look awesome.
That's badass. It was like a couple of dollars more than a regular bottle of Tullamore Dew.
Is
No
it like
brainer.
a different like
No, same exact shit.
Oh,
Different vessel.
it looked awesome.
It's one of those keepers. Like I'm not like a keep my whiskey bottles kind of guy anymore. We used to
My old apartment, we had the Hall of Heroes,
yeah.
and it was just this cabinet just filled with liquor bottles.
When me and Arthur lived together, we had them up on top of all the cabinets.
Yeah.
And then we were like, well, we're running out of room. Maybe we should just keep like the unique and cool ones.
We had a bottle of fucking Devil Springs in there. Like, yeah.
We had a
We
lot.
killed some of those.
Yeah.
We killed some of those.
Settle down in the cool, refreshing waters of Devil Springs.
You know what? That goes really good in root beer.
Devil Springs is good in nothing.
It's not good in the human body. I know that.
Well, yeah.
I may have talked about this before on this podcast, but like we threw this one party, and like I had like a disclaimer I would give to everybody before I gave them the shot of Devil Springs.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "You have 10 minutes to enjoy the rest of the party because you're not going to remember anything after that." Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, it's not going to be that bad." I'm like,
It's 160 proof
Yeah.
vodka. What are you talking about?
"Okay."
It's poison. It's a bottle of poison.
Do you know what the last time I had that was? When I went shot for shot with Brian.
Yeah.
After I'd already been drinking, we did 6 shots of Devil Springs.
Oh my god!
I picked him up off a lawn.
I don't remember any of this, but he looked at me and I'm like, I'm falling over, and he goes, "You go, rubber on me one more time, and I'll fucking wreck you." And I stood right up, walked to bed, and threw up all over myself.
My apartment was like one of those railroad flats where everything's like straight back, you know, like your typical Albany fucking college apartment.
Yep.
And like the doorway to the kitchen was like this apartment was like 100-something years old.
Oh,
So-
yeah. One of those good, classy ones.
Yeah, it was like this heavy fucking slab of a door. It was like a swinging door, you know. Like,
Yeah.
It was like the original door. So
Like
again,
a saloon door?
it was a full length door though. So you like if somebody was coming this way and you didn't know and you went through and like you could kill somebody.
Oh,
with
like
that
a
fucking-
restaurant, the
Yeah.
kitchen door.
Exactly. Yeah, without the hole though, so you could see through.
For safety.
And yeah, exactly. So like I remember giving her the disclaimer, and she's like, "Oh, it's not gonna be that bad." And like I shit you not.
Yeah.
Like if I had a stopwatch, like almost 10 minutes to the fucking mark, the last thing I saw of her was she went to leave the kitchen, started passing out as she was walking, and went face first into the fucking door.
The hilarious part is like it's really only like doing a shot of Devil Springs. It's just like doing 2 shots of anything else. But it's a psychological condition that goes along
Well,
with
this
it.
is also like at 1:32 in the morning after a
Oh.
whole night of drinking.
Oh, the
yeah.
party has been going on.
Yeah, this is-
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. I see that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my roommate was trying to hook up with her. I'm like, well, sorry, dude.
Not
Like,
anymore.
Yeah, that's over with.
Hands off.
Yeah.
God damn Devil Springs.
Been a while.
Cool, refreshing.
Listen, the next time I
shade.
have Devil Springs, somebody's having a great time or a terrible time.
It's either going
I'm
to
there.
be it's either going to be at or the cause of a funeral.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
euthanizing someone, basically.
Yeah.
We're having it.
Oh, that's
You're like one of those pods in Sweden.
It just injects Devil Springs into you. Yeah.
It's like an isolation pod and just a bottle of Devil Springs. So drink up, fucker.
A chilled glass pops up from the fucking.
A chilled glass. Like you're gonna church it up.
Come on, you're dying, dude. Your last fucking.
yeah. They gotta make it nice. Maybe they put like a twist of lemon in there
Maybe
too.
like
you
a
know?
fucking IV bag.
Well, I mean, if
Packing a
being all medical about it, you know.
Pack of
dump it
Kool-Aid.
into the bottle and fucking just have fun.
Oh my god. You're like the best and then worst moments of your life.
I've had those moments.
Uh-huh. And the same night, yeah. Uh-huh. I've seen that happen to you. There was a span of time where no matter what crowd we were with, somebody ended up crying.
We're troubled people.
There's problems here.
Was whiskey involved? Because that's usually the trigger.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, it was,
What wasn't whiskey
it
involved?
was copious amounts of some sort of alcohol.
Whiskey specifically, though, tends to make
Whiskey
people
will
cry.
do it to you. Yeah. I don't know. There's something about whiskey. It makes a man cry.
Oh Jesus.
Brings the demons like right out. Yeah, it was bad. That was back when we used to fight each other on the railroad tracks.
Shit was awesome, man.
Drink whiskey and fight on the rail.
Like
Literally our
bumps,
lives,
dude.
yeah. There's a reason we don't live together
Fucking
anymore.
John Steinbeck novel.
It was hard times, Daddy.
Oh.
I mean, I got it, you know?
I've dined with kings and queens, and I've eaten in the alleys with pork and beans.
Fucking. I don't know why I just thought of this, but it was hilarious. Last week, we were, again, Saturday night, this time last week, we were fucking, well, a little bit later than this time.
At 9:30, I think we were just getting out of that Mexican restaurant, that bomb-ass Mexican restaurant.
How, like, I hyped that place up. I'm like, this place is awesome. Like, we got mariachi fucking.
We did.
I slipped those fuckers $20, man.
Yeah. Dude, that food was the shit.
It was really good. But yeah, no, we were hammered. We were all about the party. I remember we were like, yeah, we're gonna go back to the hotel. We're gonna hang out for a little while. We're gonna drink some more beer. Cracked open a beer, like 3 sips into my beer. And I'm like,
I'm good. I'm
sleep.
fucking good.
I'm passing out.
Yeah, that was like 1 o'clock in the morning by the time that happened.
I think it was later than that, man.
It might have been.
It was because we tried finding a cab, not a cab, a fucking Uber at 2 in the morning.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and we found no Ubers in Poughkeepsie at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Get your shit together, Poughkeepsie.
Seriously. I realize you're Poughkeepsie and all,
Poughkeepsie needs to get their shit together. Not the people that need
Not
an
me.
Uber.
I'm good. I'm in my prime.
Clearly, these stories are clearly about us having our shit together.
Oh, God. But yeah, that was a fun weekend, a fun con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would change one location. But that's neither here nor there.
But then we wouldn't have this story.
It's
It's a literal cum dungeon.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I'm pretty sure I told you this story. But I'm gonna leave names out of it. But at the end, when we're packing up on Sunday to leave, somebody that we had partied with all night came up to me and said, "You want to have a good night?" And I'm like, I think I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, "What I got in this cup, you'll have a great night." And I'm like,
No, I'm good, man. I'm
like,
good.
"What's in the cup, dog?" He goes, "This old hippie gave me acid."
Why didn't I go?
I don't know.
I told you missed out.
Guilt,
on some
I
shit,
guess.
man. Yeah.
There's always toga.
It is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm. I never, in my wildest dreams growing up, would have assumed that a pack of nerds could be such fucking degenerates.
Oh, dude, surprise.
Why
Yeah.
I go to my con every April, man?
Yeah.
I barely go to panels.
Yep.
It's staggering. I just don't understand it.
No, everybody thinks we're here to fucking sell comic books and
No. We're
It's
just
a safe space
Yeah.
with other nerds to get fucked up.
yeah. It's really all it turned into. What a great fucking weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun, man.
Sunday morning hurt so bad though.
That was the worst like con Sunday morning I've had in a while.
It did not help that Dremel dude was going hard. Fuck you, Dremel dude. Your stuff was cool. You were not.
You fucking suck. As a person, as a con
As
attendee.
a fellow con attendee.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Dude, 90% of this room has hangovers right now, and you're fucking running power machinery at fucking 10 in the morning
Yeah.
in a cavernous room.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It was not cool. The best part though was when we had to go take a piss. We had to go over to the ice rink, which was like 20 degrees cooler. Oh, heaven.
Smelled like a fucking goat's asshole, but it was so much cooler in there.
Dude, when they had games going on, that hallway stunk like shit.
It fucking stunk. Like sour milk and fucking week old bacon. Like, oh.
It was gnarly. It was the gnarliest thing I've smelled in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I said it smelled like the milk room at Stewart's. Like, it's, yeah.
That's not inaccurate. No. But add foot funk.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Like, just couple the worst smell you could experience with this awesome cooling sensation of like
Of Devil's Springs.
yeah, the cool, refreshing serenity of Devil Springs.
We got to get a Colt 45 commercial and clip it in with the Devil Spring.
I'm Billy D. Williams for Devil's Springs.
I mean, that's what I want more than anything.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, but we'll hopefully be there again next year. It's in August. Sam told me.
Is he only does that once a year?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't alternate.
I don't think my liver can handle that twice a year.
No.
See, like the difference there is like, well, there's two differences. Like
We stay there. That's the difference.
that's the big one. But also like being on the con floor, like we're the party table normally. It got out that we were the party table, and I think
Yeah.
that like fucking
It egged some shit on.
yeah, maybe like. Yeah, because like multiple people came by, like you guys are the bard, right? Like,
Yeah. Yep. Oh, God.
we have a problem. Yeah,
We don't.
no,
We don't have a problem.
Other people have a problem.
There's no problem.
we have a problemtunity. Let's call it that.
I
I
have
like
an alcohol opportunity.
Yeah.
We have an enableism. Correct, but fuck you.
Yep. Oh,
All right.
That
You
might
ready to
be-
get the fuck out of here?
it's a good spot to put a pin
We're
in
done
it,
here. All right. You guys want to go to our website? It's www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com, or if you're too fucking lazy for that, www.bigdumbmonsters.com. Same website, different URL. You want to email us anything, you can do that. bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. Give us movie suggestions. Give us beer suggestions. Segment suggestions. You know, you want to spice up the show a little bit? We'll try it. We are on Facebook, Big Dumb Monsters Pod. We are on Slasher, the all horror social network. We are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast there. And you can find us on Steam, Big Dumb Monsters. And, you know, maybe we'll play, I don't know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Dead by Daylight, whatever. Yeah, shoot us a friend request there.
You can find us on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. You can find us on Twitch at Big Dumb Monsters. Come check out our merch store at TeePublic. Guess what we're under? Big Dumb Monsters. Just search for the Big Dumb Monsters store there. We will be at Saratoga Comic-Con, as we mentioned a little while ago, around the date of November 16th, whenever that con is, whenever that weekend is.
Yeah.
But we'll be there whenever it is. We're going to be there. I am hosting at least the panel with the horror actors. Carl York will be there.
18th and 19th.
18th and 19th. There we go. And some other folks. Are going to be there.
It's
Hopefully-
still, yeah, I mean, he adds guests right up to the end.
Yeah, well, I'm still waiting on like whether or not I'm doing the big panel that I really want to do.
The horror panel?
No, the other
Oh.
my thumbs.
Oh, yeah. Everybody likes Mr. Brightside.
Yeah. Oh fuck, that's right. Yeah, I forgot he was in that.
Yeah. He was super in that.
Yeah. But no, we'll be there, having a good time, handing out some free promo stuff.
Yeah.
Talking to the people.
We are people of the people.
And people are people, and why should it be? I don't remember how the rest of that song goes, but
I don't.
it's an 80s song. People are people. Is it fucking, I don't remember.
You're embarrassing yourself, you
Yeah,
old
I am.
man.
Totally. Thank you. Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. As always, don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.
you